Hello, Facebook friends and family. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell per usual on this good Tuesday morning. It is December the 9th, 2025, and it is currently 9:09 a.m. here in Detroit, Michigan. I'm feeling pretty good or whatnot. I have a few topics of discussion that I would like to talk about this morning because they've been on my mind, and it's just something that I feel like I want to talk about with my digital diary. And the first thing that I want to talk about is children and dating and being a single parent or whatnot. And what I've learned over the last couple of years, and I was telling this to my friend last night as we was just chopping it up and smoking or whatever. And I was telling him, I'm like, I've been through a lot. Excuse me, I was trying to get that burp out. I've been through a lot or whatnot, and I was pregnant at 16. I had my first child, my oldest daughter, who is now 18. I had her when I was 17 years old. Or whatever. And again, I was pregnant at 16. My mom had just recently passed prior to that. My mom passed away when I was 14 years old. And I ended up meeting my boyfriend, my baby daddy or whatever. We ended up getting pregnant when I was 16, had my daughter at 17. And we stayed together for a long time. Me and my baby daddy was like two peas in a pie. You seen Al, you seen Aaliyah. You seen Aaliyah, you seen Al. And then we had Alexis. And me and Al I have his first set of children, and he has mine. Like, we were both each other's first baby mama, baby daddy. And we was cool. He was my boyfriend from the time that I was 14 years old all the way until I was 28 years old or 27 years old. We broke up in 2017. Mind you, I met him in 2005. Or whatever. So from 2005 all the way till 2017, Al was my boyfriend. And granted, we were children growing up and stuff like that. He used to be cheating on me and shit when we was teenagers, but we was kids or whatever. We ended up having our second baby a year after. Alexis and Amir are a year apart. And then we have Aaliyah. So my oldest children are 18, 17, and Lily is about to be 15 years old. So, yeah. Anyway, I was breaking that down to my friend or whatever. But we were talking about like children and relationships. And I was telling him, I'm not in a relationship, not because I haven't met guys since me and my baby daddy broke up. I have met guys, and I've met good guys. I haven't been in a relationship because I bump into guys who I'm not able to be in a relationship with. They are already in relationships, or they're still trying to figure out if they want to be with their baby mama or not, or they're fresh out of a relationship, so they playing the fence, going back and forth, and I will just be the one to exit myself out of the situation because I don't like to be in third-party situations. I don't want to be the other woman. I want to be the woman. I don't want to be the other woman, and I don't want it to be another woman at all. Which is why I always say I don't do polygamy, I don't do swinging, I don't do that. I don't want that, so I don't do it. So I was talking about that or whatever, and I'm like, it's not that I haven't met good guys and even fell for them, have feelings for them, maybe love them and anything like that. It's just that I haven't been put in the position where I can be faithful to someone because they always have other options. And how could I be faithful to you and loyal to you if you have other options? Therefore, like when I'm calling you and I want to be with you, you not answering the phone because you laid up with somebody else. And you picking and choosing when you want to fuck with me. Therefore, I can't be loyal to you even if I want to. Because you're not loyal to me. And we have to be equally yoked and understanding one another. So therefore, if I know that you're entertaining somebody else, I'm either going to exit myself out and I'm not going to be fucking with nobody at the moment, or I'm going to go and entertain somebody else too, because I already played the fool before of being loyal and faithful to somebody who dogged me out more than once. Even these great guys that I ran into after my baby daddy, they still was cheaters. still was liars, still was indecisive about the things that they wanted in life. So I was running into the same type of spirit in a man who's granted a great man, handsome man, great qualities. I see good things in them. However, they're not ready. They don't know what they want. So therefore, it isn't going to work. And then it got to a point, well, I done been with these guys who didn't know what they want, and now they make me feel like I don't know what I want. I want love, I want marriage, I want commitment, I want the happy times with the families, the vacations, the family trips, and all that type of shit. But I want to do that with a family. No, I don't care if you got kids. I got kids. We can have a blended family. But when I say blended family, I mean me, you, my kids, your kids, our kids, and we come together and have a blended family. I don't mean me, you still fucking your baby mama, I'm still fucking my baby daddy, and everything is just blended. That's not what I mean when I say blended family. So when I say I want a blended family, I mean I want us to be faithful to one another. Your baby mama know how to stay in her place. I know how to stay in my place as your wife or whoever. I don't disrespect her. She don't disrespect me. Vice versa. My baby daddy stay in his place. You stay in your place. You don't disrespect him. I don't disrespect him. That's what I consider to be a blended family. Meaning we all understand, we're all on one accord, we're all co-parenting, making sure that the kids is good, we taking care of everything, but you not fucking my nigga or you getting fucked the fuck up. Blended family versus black eye. Blended family, black eye. Blended family, fucked up family reunions. Which one you want to do? It could be a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare. So that's why I haven't been in a relationship in 9 years. Not because I haven't met great guys. Matter of fact, I've met plenty of great guys. Handsome guys. Guys, again, with good qualities, good fathers, all type of shit. They just be indecisive. They're not ready for commitment. And I don't blame them for that. Like, if you out here cheating, that means that you still want to date. So go out and date. Don't come into my life acting like you want to be in a relationship when you know you still want to date. Because then me, somebody who actually wants to be in a relationship, sitting here getting played. Because you dated every bitch that you want to, and then you not communicating with me that you want to date. So that's why I'm not in a relationship. Because all you got to do is keep it real with me. And most people just can't keep it real. And then they get me, who can keep it real, and they don't understand me. Like, I had just recently met a different guy. And I was telling him, I'm like, oh, I do have a guy friend that I like to talk to. Or whatever. That's the nigga that I fucking. I fuck him raw. We don't use condoms. I really like him. And if he kind of said he wanted to be in a relationship, that's the guy who I want to be with. But being that we're not in a relationship and he's inconsistent on some things now, and I don't know how I feel about that, I'm keeping the door open, which is why I'm here talking to you in the first place. Because the guy who I'm interested in, he's not showing me exactly what he wants, and I can't sit and wait 10 years for somebody to show me what I'm looking for. So therefore, I keep the door open. But in my mind, in my heart, he still has space there because it's something that I want to figure out. Which is why I like talking to my friend, because I could tell he should be able to understand that. Because granted, he came into my life as if he was somebody who was interested in me, which he might be. He tells me all the time that I'm beautiful and things like that. We have really good conversations and everything. But under the same breath, he still has a girlfriend that calls his phone all the time. And I had to ask him, I'm like, how long y'all been broke up? He told me he was in a real long relationship with her and everything. And I'm like, oh, okay, they just broke up. I understand it. I'm like, how long have y'all been broke up? And he told me 2 months. And I'm like, well, that's why she's still calling you. For one, you still entertaining her. Y'all still was fucking. So it's only been 2 months. You going back and forth, you dibbling and dabbling. So she still feel like she your girlfriend. You might as well say y'all didn't break up. Y'all just fell out. So therefore, don't bring me into your life. And you know that you still got feelings for somebody else. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be answering her phones while I'm sitting right here. But just keep it real with me and I can play my role and be your friend for real. We don't got to be sneaking around on no sneaky link. So just keep it 100 with me. Oh, that's your girlfriend? Or y'all just broke up, y'all going back and forth, you don't really know what you want to do? Okay, I understand that. So guess what? When she called his phone, I be quiet. Not because I'm a scary bitch, but because I understand what's going on. I be quiet because, damn, I'm paying attention to what's going on. He answering the phone because he still love her. He's hiding the fact that I'm here because he's still in love with her. So now I know my role, and I'm cool with that. And I was telling him, like, you don't got to do that. I can be your friend. I know how to be a friend to the opposite sex. We can still smoke, laugh, talk, and everything. We don't have to have sex. I know how to respect boundaries and not cross the line. You just have to be honest with me so I know what to do. So, granted, she was calling and stuff. She had popped up to the house, too. I was there. Or whatever. And I could tell, like, he was kind of nervous a little bit. And I'm like, you don't have to be nervous as long as she don't come disrespecting me, because I'm not going to disrespect her. I asked him, I'm like, oh, that's your girlfriend or something? He like, yeah. You don't got to lie to me. Just say yes. And now I know how to move. So that's why I haven't, you said be your friend. Okay. That's why I haven't been in a relationship, because it's all about communication, trust, loyalty, honesty. And that's so easy to give, because all you got to be is truthful and your authentic self. So I'm not coming into nobody's life lying whatsoever. And I don't be expecting nobody to be lying to me. So granted, I haven't been in a relationship in 9 years. It's because of that. Because I run into people and we have good chemistry, but they have other situations going on. And why do I keep fumbling over the word situations? Somebody is leaving a situation to go into something that is going to be beautiful. But yeah, that's it. And when you break up in long-term relationships, you have to pay attention to the things that can happen after that. Like kids. For instance, me and my baby daddy, we was together for a long time. Like half my life, I was a teenager when I met him. And when we broke up, I was devastated for a minute, which is another reason that I understand. Like me and my baby daddy was together, I think like 15 years before we broke up. So when we broke up, I'm like, damn, I gotta live life without my baby daddy? Shit, I've been living life with that motherfucker since I was 15 years old. I'm 30 now. He's gone. We not about to live together no more. Like you, somebody else, man. I can't call your phone like, hey, baby daddy, I need you to come do this, that, or hey, baby daddy, give me some money so I can go get my nails done. Like I was used to that type of shit. So when me and my baby daddy broke up, it's like, shit. I gotta take care of the kids by myself. I live by myself. I gotta drive me around. Even though, yes, this is my car, I gotta drive it. My baby daddy ain't driving me around. Like, my baby daddy not here to do what I don't feel like doing. So I was shocked. I had to get used to it. So I understand people who are fresh out of breakups and shit like that. But that does not mean that you come into my life and act like I don't have feelings or that I don't have a heart. Because granted, you may be in love with your ex. I'm still a person. I'm still an individual. I still have feelings. I still have a heart. And fuck you and your ex if you come into my life playing with me like I'm a fucking kid. And speaking of kids, kids can be worse than exes, because kids will ruin your relationship, thinking that you should still be with their daddy or somebody that they like you to be with. They just like a badass mama that's yelling, he's a good man, Savannah, knowing damn well that he ain't. Sometimes your kids can be your downfall in your relationship because they don't understand the fact that you deserve to move on with your life. You deserve to be happy outside of them and their father and their life problems. They forget that you're a mother, but you're also a woman, also a person, also want to live life, also want love. So your kids can sabotage stuff for you as well, thinking that they know about love. No, you're a child. You know what love is because I love you. You don't know what it's like to be in love because you haven't got there yet. So therefore, you can't tell me about my love life. You can voice opinions about the way that people treat me or how I treat people or how my relationship is affecting our relationship. But as far as telling me who I can be with and all that, I've learned that kids can ruin relationships for you. I've dated men who had children and I didn't like them because their children didn't know how to stay in their place. Their children was acting more like their wife or their mama. So yes, your child can ruin your relationship. Your mother can ruin your relationship. Your sisters, your cousins overstepping their boundaries and shit, they will fuck up something for you. Somebody can genuinely come into your life and really love you, and it'll be your kids, your family, and your friends that run that person away because of jealousy, hate, and the fact that they don't even understand what it is to be in love in the first place. Because they so wrapped up around them and what they want, not even thinking about you. So I was talking about that as well. And just like your kids can ruin your relationship, your mama, your daddy, your cousins, your sister, your brother, with lies and all type of shit, your ex can ruin your relationship too. By not knowing how to move on. By calling and blowing up the phone. By overstepping their boundaries because they have detachment issues or codependency issues, or they're relying on the relationship. And I'm speaking from experience because I just said me and my baby daddy was together from the time I was 15 to damn near 30. And when we broke up and he started to have all these other kids, other baby mamas, other women in his life, I had to have a reality check. Like, damn, my baby daddy is somebody else's baby daddy too. My baby daddy has a woman now. I am just his baby mother. I have to respect the wife. But bitch, don't cross the line, because I look, if you buck around this bitch, okay, that's all. I'll be the baby mama from hell if you want me to. Again, it could be a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare, because don't disrespect my fucking kids. Don't forget that my kids came here, they existed before your wife. Other than that, we don't have no problems. You know? So I was explaining that. And just talking to different people, I've seen this. And this is the reason that I'm single. You need to know what you want before you come into somebody else's life. And this is why I don't bring men around my children. Because men can be wish-washy. I don't want nobody running in and out of my kid's life. Not they daddy or not nobody who I done fell in love with. And I don't want nobody running in and out of my life. Which is why I ain't with my baby daddy and why I haven't chose another nigga to be on my shoulder or up under his shoulder. Because you cannot be out here treating me like an option. Therefore, I can't be treating you like an option. And I was telling that to my guy friend last night as we were talking. I was like, I'm not in a relationship because I don't have nobody to be faithful to. I said, I want to be faithful. I want to be a wife one day. But I have to have somebody to be faithful to. I want to be submissive, but I have to find somebody who I can submit to. You can't submit to anything. And again, everybody's life is different. Some people love the polygamy lifestyle. I don't want to be a part of it whatsoever. So therefore, that knocks half these guys off the list anyway, making the dating pool very small for me. I also want to date in my race. Granted, we say niggas ain't shit. I want a strong black man, a king. I want to marry a black man. Half these black men don't want to get married, making the dating pool even smaller. I have children. A lot of men don't want to date a woman who don't got kids. Who got kids. Well, I have 5 kids. Shit, 3 of them halfway grown. But I have children. They're always going to be my children. And they're never going to come second to a man. So they have to understand that. And when I say that, I mean, granted, I love my children. So therefore, I can't put a man above them. I have to have a man who's going to love my children as well. Just like I don't expect a man to put me above his children, I expect him to love me and I love his children and we all get along. Hence, the blended family like I was just talking about. That's what I expect. And I'm not accepting nothing other than that. So I'm not getting into a relationship and I already noticed that a man is putting our kids in competition. Oh, we can't be together. Because everything is going to be equally yoked and balanced around here. It's no favoritism. So you got to take all that into consideration when dating. And that's why I've been single. I take my kids into consideration. Granted, I'm also telling you, don't let your kids ruin your relationship as well. You know, some kids think that you're supposed to be with their daddy or their mama. So they'll sabotage anybody else who come into your life. They don't give a fuck what they got to do. Lie and everything. Oh, my mama ain't been the same since me and her and my daddy broke up. She went crazy. She started acting. No, I didn't. Your daddy was going to drive me insane. Your mama left, changed her life around, and you can't get with the program. So, you have to balance it out. And that's why sometimes you have to make the choice like, okay, child of mine, I raised you. I taught you right from wrong. I've done everything that I could for you. But this is still my life. So I understand Jody mama and why the fuck Melvin, or whatever the fuck her boyfriend name was, had stayed. And Jody had to get the fuck on. Go live your life. Go take care of your kids. Go be in love with the women that you're out here fornicating and having sex and shit with. And stop trying to ruin my love life. So I understand Jody mama. I understand why she loved that motherfucking garden so much. And why she was saying mama gotta have a motherfucking life too. So don't let your kids ruin shit for you. You're going to disrespect my man, my husband. And you're not going to disrespect my man or my husband. You're going to show him the utmost respect. And that's why I expect my husband, man, or whoever, your family, your kids, your mama, your sister, brother, cousins, aunts, uncle, they better know Big Mama done came through this bitch, and I need all the respect around this hoe, or it's not going to work. I get wet when he loves Big Mama. I don't know, that just came in my head. That's why I had to say that. But yeah, like, no, when I pop up on the scene or when I come into your life, I'm going to change your life for the better. And I expect you to do the same for me. Don't bring me that extra drama and shit. I don't have baby daddy drama. So I'm not dealing with your baby mamas. Ain't no drama. We ain't got to be besties, but we don't got to be ops. We can be cordial and respectable women to one another, because that's what grown women do. But yeah, I'm not nobody's sneaky link. My life is too public to be a sneaky link. So yeah, tell me the truth, and I'm going to play my role. You put me in a friend position, I know how to be a good friend. You put me in a wife position, I know how to cut motherfuckers off and be a great wife. But you're not about to just sit and play and straddle the fence and expect loyalty from me, because it's not going to work. I'm here, I cannot commit to you, boy, I'm a cheater. If you a cheater, bitch, you ain't going to call me a cheater. I'm going to go fuck with another nigga. You going to know about it. It ain't cheating, I ain't sneaking. Because, again, you reap what you sow. You had options, now I got them. No, it's not tit for tat. It is what it is. I'm not a fool no more. When I was a child, I act like a child. Now that I'm a woman, I think like a woman. I'm not a fool anymore. So I'm not a fool in love. But I could be a woman in love, and it's a difference. So yes, don't let everybody else ruin your relationships. Tell the truth so that they can be built on strong foundations. Speak up. Let people know what you want and what you don't want. What you want to tolerate and what you're not willing to tolerate. Start marrying for love and not money. Start marrying for your feelings and not what everybody else feels. Including your kids, including your family, and your mother, and your father. Sometimes, yes, their opinions matter, but their opinions are not always going to be what determines the situations, the outcomes for your life. That's why your opinions are opinions and facts are facts. And that's why we all got the free will and we all have individual lives to live. Granted, we're a family. Granted, I may love you. And I take what you say into consideration. I have to follow my own dreams at the end of the day. So yes, I felt like I needed to talk about that. Because you could let other people ruin something that could have been so great because they don't know how to move on or they're too codependent on your energy. And I noticed that in a lot of great men, as well as women, as well as myself. Holding on to certain people for too long will block your blessings. Not knowing how to let go when you know you should have been did that. So yeah, be safe in these Detroit streets. I love you guys.